Hi guys, Daniel.
Lucy here.
So we're about to check out the last episode of The Last of Us. We just saw the previous one.
True.
And Lucy said she had some predictions, so I'm
Yes,
curious to
so
hear.
let's start with that.
How do you think it's gonna end then?
So, as you guys know, I did not play the games. I have no idea what it's about. So,
And you were not expecting the series to be what it is at the same time, right?
no, I was like, Daniel was... Okay, this is gonna be for the review video, okay? But
okay.
about this one,
Okay.
about the next episode. I would like... I'm not sure if that's what's gonna happen, but I don't really think we're gonna have an ending exactly. So I don't think the mushrooms will finish, the fungus, sorry, will be done or not. So, two possibilities. First, it is done, and the next episode is like 10 years from now or 15 years from now.
Oh, if it continues, it would be like 10 years from now.
Yeah, so that's one of my options, okay? So that's a possibility that I'm facing. And then everything is sorted out, and they're doing tests on her, and actually she's a cure. They can find a cure through her, and that's how it works. That's one possibility. Another possibility is that they're going to that place now that someone can help them, and they find a cure and everything goes well. The other possibility, that's what I honestly think they will do, is that they will keep running and they will be together as like father and daughter, something. And they will just keep having that life, and they will go or try to go to their brothers and probably stay there.
Okay.
Because this TV show, from what I've seen so far, it's not a very like pleasant that everything ends up well. I mean, Joel is alive.
I know what
I'm
you're saying.
excited,
Yeah,
but
at least
still.
that. Yeah, exactly.
Exactly. But okay, you have no idea, guys, how much I cried.
So I get what you're saying. It's not one of those cases where you think that
Everything will end well. I don't think so.
And a very happy ending and
No.
all of that. Okay. Well, let's see.
I am very excited.
Let's see
Okay.
then.
I really have to see this one.
Hey guys, just to let you know that we have the reaction to all of the episodes on our Patreon, where you can see our full-length unedited reaction. Link is in the description. If you like the video, please don't forget to leave a thumbs up and subscribe for more. Thank you.
Oh, wait. I know this one. Oh, I don't? Okay, it's not... I thought I recognized her, but no.
Sorry, this is the actress that plays Ellie in the game. The voice actor. But I don't know who this character is, obviously.
It's me!
It's so weird.
I would say that it would be Ellie's mom, but...
Ah.
I'm not sure if it makes sense because probably...
Maybe it's like, yeah, what happened? What about if she was bitten and then she gave birth to her right after? And that's why she is immune to the fungus or something like that? I don't know.
That must be so stressful.
It's-
It's like you're having a baby for them to eat it. I mean,
Yeah.
that's exactly what I would think.
Oh, he has the thing.
Because it's so similar to her, though. It's so similar to the girl.
Yeah, you see? So this does not appear in the game at all, but it's interesting. They try to find like a connection. She has to be really tough.
This is a beautiful moment. For the last episode, this is perfect, I would say.
The thing is, she knows she only has very few time with the baby because I don't know what she will do now. You're gonna
You
turn.
have no options.
Tell no.
Okay, that's what I was thinking. Okay, it's the mother. Yeah. She's in a very fucked up situation because she will become one of them.
Yeah. They're not
And
gonna
the
show
baby,
up.
she's in the middle of nowhere, it seems.
We know that Ellie survived, so maybe someone appears there. That's the only thing I can think of. yeah, obviously the first thing she would try is to take the baby somewhere.
Yeah, that's what I
Fine,
think.
yeah.
It's like, I'm infected, this is my baby, please take care of it. And I think that anyone would do it. You know, because it's a fucking baby with a mother that's just...
I would hope so.
And that's them. 3 lights. Someone that got to the house in that night. Oh, yeah, it is.
Marlene.
They took the kid.
Yeah, the fireflies. That's why she said she knew her mom, and they put Ellie in Fedra, right? Said, why did you put me in Fedra then? We knew you would be safe there.
She's singing. Did you hear?
Oh, she has a knife to her throat. Yeah.
It's not your fault. We were delayed getting out of the zone. She's hungry.
Yeah, I'm not gonna feed her, of course.
I cut it before I was bit.
That's a lie, but okay.
I want you to take her with you to Boston, and I want you to give her this.
The knife.
The knife, yeah.
Her name is Ellie. I can't. How long have we known each other? Our whole lives. I can't kill you. Please, no. Please. Marlene! Hold her head.
Yeah.
There you go.
This is just a heavy scene, you know?
Cover her ears.
I'm glad she came back.
Yeah. Poor thing.
That's good.
Ellie! Did you hear me?
No?
Ferroni, Chef Boyardee.
Oh, cool.
Hospital that way. Maybe the one we're looking for.
Oh, they might be reaching their destination.
Just tired of this shit. What's happening, Ellie?
Maybe she still has.
Some trauma? Yeah, seems like it.
Thanks.
I think because she might be scared that he's gonna leave her when they get to their
I don't
destination.
know. Maybe.
You want to learn how to play guitar? Ellie?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, she doesn't seem herself.
Yeah. Something's off. He knows that too.
Okay, so this is what I'm thinking.
Cut through that building to get around that stuff, find a skyscraper, go up and look around.
Actually, this time I was thinking we blast our way through that rubble. I found some dynamite in that RV back there.
Really?
No.
No, so we're gonna cut through that building.
He's trying to lift her spirit.
Please ask her what's going on.
Yeah, maybe it's better.
I wanna know.
If I get you up there, you can drop that ladder down. You okay?
Yeah, fine.
Just you kind of seem extra quiet today, so.
Oh, I'm sorry.
No, it's fine.
Whoa.
Damn it, Ellie!
You gotta see this!
I was trying.
Ellie!
Come on!
I'm not following.
Giraffe!
It's a giraffe! So cool.
Don't scare it.
Come on.
This is such a great shot though. So beautiful.
Well, you do have some beauty, right, in this world as well. Yet they have really long
Huge
tongue.
tongue, yeah. Oh, he's happy to see her happy. So beautiful.
Especially since he was robbed to see Sarah growing up, you know.
So many and baby ones, so cute.
Is it everything you hoped for?
It's got its ups and downs. You can't deny that view.
Look, I don't know exactly where this hospital is.
Yeah, we'll find it.
We don't have to do this. I want you to know that.
What do you mean? What else are we supposed to do?
Nothing. We just go back to Tommy's. We forget about the whole day.
So this is one of my ideas of
Yes.
the future of this.
Everything I've done. It can't be for nothing. I know you mean well. I know you want to protect me. You have. And when we're done, we'll go wherever you want. Tommy's, Sheep Ranch, the moon. But there's no halfway with this.
True.
We finish what we started.
Especially because there's a lot of things at stake, you know? Maybe she's more quiet because they're getting to the final destination. What if there's nothing? All of it is in vain.
I would think so. That the other things you were saying, like what's gonna happen after, and I think she also had to mature a lot since she got out from the QZ.
The first few days after the outbreak, emergency medical camps. They had me in one just like this.
With Sarah?
No, she was gone already.
Yeah.
Oh.
Just for this.
The guy who shot and missed. I figured that would have happened later.
It was me. I was the guy who shot and missed.
I was the guy who shot. Okay.
Sarah died. And I couldn't see the point anymore.
I get it.
Went to pull the trigger, I flinched.
It was enough to miss, right? Yeah.
Still don't know why.
It was not your time yet, bro.
So time heals all wounds, I guess.
It wasn't time that did it.
Exactly.
I'm glad that didn't work out.
Me too.
We should probably get going.
Such a big difference. They're sharing so much compared to in the beginning.
Yeah. And here I am crying again. Shit.
People are making apocalypse jokes like there's no tomorrow.
Let's top it. Does a 3 out of 10.
Yeah.
7.
I'll give it a 5. 5 out of 10.
Flashbang.
But those were like militaries, yeah.
Ellie!
What's the need of that? I just hope it's who they're looking for. Oh shit. Is that blood? No, that's the fireflies logo.
Yeah.
Welcome to the Fireflies. Easy.
Marlene.
Pretty hard.
Where's Ellie?
She wasn't hurt. We lost half our crew crossing the country. I had 5 men whose only job was to protect me. I still almost got killed.
Well, you did, so someone got their job done.
You are the one person I never wanted to be in debt to. But I owe you. We all owe you.
Just take me to her.
I can't. She's being prepped for surgery.
If she doesn't have a scratch, why is she going through surgery?
He thinks that the cordyceps in Ellie has grown with her since birth.
Why is she in surgery?
It produces a kind of chemical messenger. He's going to remove it from her, multiply the cells in a lab, produce those chemical messengers. And then we can give it to everyone.
You should go see her before she goes through surgery.
Cordyceps grows inside the brain.
Which means...
Find someone else.
There is no one else.
Exactly.
We didn't tell her. We didn't cause her any fear. There won't be any pain.
No, you take me to her. You take me to her right now! Please. You don't understand.
He's losing his daughter again.
I promised her mother that I would save her child. I promised.
Oh, that's a shitty position.
I have no other choice.
I do.
Walk him out to the highway. Leave him there with his pack. If he tries anything, shoot him.
She's smart. Maybe that's why she was kind of upset, because everyone knows that it grows, everyone kind of
You're talking
goes
about
on the
Ellie,
brain.
right?
Yeah.
And I also, I didn't want to
She
say that
knows
before,
what's-
but I think she had in her mind that maybe this would happen.
Yes.
Have to happen.
She's not stupid.
Yeah. Maybe.
And you're gonna fuck things up, Joel. Please do. You can see in his face that it's like thinking so much.
They are quite dumb. They should have restricted him.
The fuck are you doing? Keep walking. I said keep walking.
Yeah, it's not killing.
Where is she? I don't have time for this.
One thing is she doing it because she wants. Another thing is like People are just lying to her, you know?
Well, she said, yeah, we didn't even told her. She's calm.
I bet that if someone told her, her decision would be to go through it.
Maybe. Yeah.
I honestly believe that, but...
The way this was handled was very poorly.
Yeah.
By Marlene, I mean.
Yeah. I love the music here.
He's so focused on his mission right
Yeah.
now.
That's why you only hear his gunshots. Oh God. This shot was so... This is so cool the way they're filming this.
So many dead bodies is leaving.
Yeah, surgery. I think
love
he's
this shot.
scared. Yeah, I think he's scared that they already started, you know?
Yeah.
I'm nervous, please.
Unhook her.
I won't let you take her.
Yeah, I don't care.
Unhook her. Turn around.
He did this all. It reminds me like people who are in autopilot. He's not
Yes.
completely.
Absolutely. But she's completely shut down.
Yeah. She
With anesthesia.
anesthesia. Yeah.
What's your plan now, Joel?
Can't keep her safe forever. No matter how hard you try.
I can keep her safe now.
How long till she's torn apart by infected or murdered by raiders? Because she lives in a broken world that you could have saved.
Maybe, but it isn't for you to decide.
Or you. So what would she decide, huh? Because I think she'd want to do what's right.
He knows. That's what I thought. Of course.
The drugs are still wearing off. You were running some tests on you? And some others. Turns out there's a whole lot more like you. The doctors, they couldn't make any of it work. They've stopped looking for a cure.
He's lying to her.
Raiders attacked the hospital. I barely got you out of there.
And she knows.
Are people hurt?
All of them.
I'm taking us home.
Bro, I don't think that's a solution. Joel, come on.
I'm sorry.
You'll keep
You've just come after her.
going after her. Yeah.
Can't leave loose ends.
That was not cool, Joel.
My idea is that he probably will tell her the truth afterwards, but yeah, right now
You can't.
he can't.
Well, Sarah and I used to hike like this all the time. I wouldn't say it was her favorite thing. She wasn't a fan of the mosquitoes and such.
Yeah, she's not happy with it.
She would have liked you. Not to say the two of you are the same. Well, she was a lot more, I want to say girly, and I'm not saying that you're not girly.
I'm not.
Yeah. You're not. Yeah, true.
You know why I think she'd like you? Because you're funny.
They both are. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
There you go.
I think he wants to enjoy a little bit with her.
Hey, wait.
Oh,
Back in Kansas City, you asked me about the first time I killed someone.
he's gonna talk about the friends.
We didn't know what to do, and she says, we can just wait it out. Be all poetic and just lose our minds together. And I had to.
Yeah, like you said, yeah.
And she was the first to die. And then it was Tess. And then Sam.
That's not on you.
I know it.
Look, sometimes things don't work out the way we
Just
hope.
let her talk.
But if you just keep going, you find something new to fight for. And maybe that's not what you
Swear
want.
to me. Swear to me that everything you said about the Fireflies is true.
You can't, Joel.
I swear.
Joel. And she knows you're lying.
Okay.
Yeah, she knows, but she doesn't care.
I love it. It's the same ambiguous ending. It's like I don't know. For me, it's
No,
like
she knows. It's
she knows,
not
right?
true.
Yeah.
She knows.
Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna move on. I'm gonna keep going forward, just like you said. I think she accepts it, but yeah, it's a little bit ambiguous. In a way, you were kind of right in the sense that it's not an actual true ending, right?
Yeah.
Because they will continue.
Yeah, yeah. Oh no, they have to. They have
Yeah.
to. Ah, it was interesting. Crying and shit. Okay, guys, so this was the end of this episode, which is also the end. Yeah, I was gonna take it off.
Yeah.
Which is also the end of this season. And I'm not sure if they're gonna do more or not. I will look into it, but if you guys know, just leave in the comments here.
Yeah. It's
Yeah.
like, I know this is what they intended to do this season. I know that there is a second game. I've never played it. I know it's not as good as the first one. I know that.
Okay.
A lot of people talk about that. So in that case, I don't know if the showrunners will try to continue the story or not.
I mean, it had a huge impact. The Last of Us, it's a very hyped TV show, so normally, yeah.
Money
If-
talks.
Yeah, that's exactly what I was gonna say. If there's money involved, they will go
Yeah.
into it. Probably they'll fuck up. But
I know that the game didn't go as well. I know that.
But I get it, because all of the story, you have it here, you know, in the first game, aka the first TV show, because you guys already know that I never played the game, just watch the show. And you have everything here. You don't need anything else, because what you have next? More destruction, more of the same. You don't have the story itself, because it came to an end.
I mean,
So
yeah,
I
I like
get
the way
it.
it finishes here. It's a little bit ambiguous, but at the end, I think this is really just a show about these characters. So, you know,
Yeah, it's not about the story itself. It's
very intimate, really.
yeah, and I think you can clearly see it's based on a game, because on a game what you also want, sometimes, at least the kind of game that you play, is to know the characters. It's to get something about the characters itself, or about the story, or about the plot. So it makes sense. What did we thought about this one?
Yes. So, you want to start?
Of course I want to start.
Okay,
So it
go
was
ahead.
very nice.
So, first of all, did you like it?
Yeah, I did like it a lot. I was
Yeah.
very how can I say, afraid of being something very different on the wrong side, because you guys know I'm not a fantasy type of girl. But this was really my thing. It has a lot of action. It has a lot of suspense. It has a lot of intimacy, love between the characters, even if it's not the romantic love, but it's a father-daughter love. And I have a great relationship with my father, so it really touched me. Also, the plot itself, I think it's amazing. It's very good. It's the whole setting. It's nice. The music is okay. It's not my favorite thing, the music on this one.
I'm a big fan of the music.
Okay, I like it, but I'm not in love with it. But when it was the shooting in this last episode, it was magnificent. But as a whole, it's not my favorite thing. But all of the rest is amazing. The setups, the clothes, everything.
All the art direction of
Yeah,
everything,
yeah.
right?
So that being said, I honestly liked almost every point or every sector of the TV show. Every aspect of
Aspect,
the
yeah. Mm-hmm.
What about you? You like it as well, or something that you didn't
No.
like as much?
I would say that I'm very, very grateful for this series, because it's difficult to find good stuff to see nowadays, and I think they did
agree.
quite a great adaptation. I'm a fan of the original material, the game. They made the changes that were necessary, but they kept pretty much the whole skeleton, the whole structure
Yeah, the
intact.
basis of the
Yeah, because it was a great story. They didn't need to change that, and they didn't. And I think I'm very grateful for that, because usually that doesn't happen. They change so much, they just temper so much with the material.
I imagine.
Yeah.
But this was dramatic enough, in my opinion, so they didn't have to give it an extra push.
Yeah.
Again, I'm not sure how the game is, but from what I've seen,
Just
it
longer.
is very dramatic. So
They just shorten it up to be, because otherwise you would have like full episodes of just them running around. So that's it.
yeah, it makes no sense for
Yeah,
a TV show,
exactly.
of course.
It makes no sense. So I would say that, like you were saying, in terms of quality, very, very high. I think they find. I'm not sure who the showrunner is. Oh, I think it's the same people who created the miniseries Chernobyl. So.
Oh, Chernobyl makes sense.
Makes sense.
It's so good as well.
People who know
It's
how
so
to do
good
stuff
as
with
well,
quality. Yeah. So I think they did a great job. Photography was great. They had great shots throughout the whole series.
I agree.
I liked the way also a lot of part with the editing. It was nice the cuts they chose to make. If I were to be nitpicky, obviously if I do a full analysis, I could find some things to complain about. But honestly, as an experience, as a whole, I just don't really have much to complain. I mean, I could say like, oh, they changed this, they shouldn't have changed this, or this shot is kind of weird. Nothing is perfect in this world, but
This
it's
is quite
great.
close.
It's great.
This is quite
Yeah.
close.
You were afraid because of the sci-fi or fantasy aspect.
Yes.
I think it's very, very, and I knew that from the game. It's very grounded. It's really not exaggerated. It's very grounded in reality.
And it's something that it could happen. I mean,
I can
not
see, yeah.
exactly this, but imagine, guys, a sort of disease that attacks
Something like that.
our brains. We have so much disease and shit happening nowadays because of everything, because of IA and imagine in the future something like this with AI.
AI. Sorry, yeah.
Sorry, in Portuguese it's the other way around. With AI, and I can see this happening in the future, as well as if it exists with aliens in the future, extraterrestrial creatures. If it does exist, guys, we don't know for sure.
Yeah.
There are rumors, but it is how it is.
Apocalyptic events can always happen, obviously.
Yeah, and it can, and it's very grounded. Of course, that I don't think that this is like this will happen, at least not anywhere soon.
Oh, something specifically like this.
Yeah, but
Yeah, maybe not.
something that will make people need to fight for a living as a human species as a whole. I think it's very likely to happen in the future. Maybe not as far as we could have imagined, but it is how it is.
It's possible, yeah.
how things work. That's the world. And one thing that I would like to add, sorry, Daniel, before I forget, is that my favorite thing of this TV show, my favorite thing of all, is that they're not trying to just put it as... They're not trying to put it in a way that us as spectators want to see. This means that they talk about things that are a little bit more questionable nowadays, that movies and TV shows try to avoid. They talk about almost everything in this one. They have a very dark humor, which is something that I love. And especially, they're not trying to make me happy as a spectator. If the story is the main character dying, he would die. He didn't, fortunately, but it would have happened. That's the idea that we got.
I agree. In the sorry, go ahead.
Sorry, just say that they're not scared of just not pleasing people, because that's not what we want to see as viewers. So that's something that I really, really, really appreciate. Am I making myself clear?
Yes,
Yeah?
I would say that I agree. What you're saying, what I think you're saying, and what I agree is that they're not trying to and that's why I'm glad they didn't change the story. They're not trying to change to a formula that's like, okay, this is what people usually want to see. Let's put this formula.
Because they do that all the time.
Exactly. And
it's annoying.
Exactly.
It's always the happy ending. That's why most movies and most TV shows annoys me, because I always know what's gonna happen. Daniel knows. You guys know. If you go to our YouTube, you have a lot of reviews of us there. Not 100% accurate, of course, but it's annoying. And this one I was very surprised most of times, because it's different. It's not what people are expecting.
Like we're saying, it's not preachy. It's not trying to put like some perfect characters against some evil completely evil characters. You have a lot of gray area,
Yeah.
as it's normal
Completely.
among people, among this kind of environment. You have a lot of questionable things that happen, and sometimes you're like, I see your point.
Exactly. You
know?
can see. Yeah, perfect. For example, now at the end with Joel.
Yeah,
That's not something I would expect from him, especially the part of lying. But
yeah.
I get
the part of lying, the part of killing everybody and doing anything to save her, that I would expect from the role.
yeah, of course. But the fact of lying to her, I don't see it as coming from Joel. But again, when you try to put yourself in his place, I mean, losing your child again, your daughter, someone that's, you know what I mean, guys. It's very hard for a father, especially because of everything he's been through.
Especially in this last episode, he just told her, and we just find out that when Sarah died, first thing he tried to do was to kill himself. It didn't work out, and then it was like, and what helped me, it wasn't time. It was you. So I survived so I could save you. And then it's in the exact same day, you know she's gonna die. I mean, it's impossible. I think it would be impossible for him to add a different decision to not do anything, to not save her or something like that.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah. I'm just in this last episode. I'm just sorry for one thing. Marlene, she was the one that knew exactly what happened, and one of the reasons why she could be a cure, the fact that she was bitten and all of it.
Yeah. As long as you're alive, you're gonna keep coming for her. Yeah.
Okay, that things aside, that's exactly what I was trying to say, and you as well. I think that
Absolutely.
we have both sides, and we can understand almost all of them, even if we don't agree. That would be a possibility for almost all of us to follow that path, even if we don't agree at the moment.
And a lot of things, I think we say, oh, I would do this, I would do that. Wait until you're tried, until you're in the position, and maybe you'll surprise yourself with things that you'll do.
It's always like that.
I would just like to add the fact that, and I like that, honestly, is that the truth is, when you think about it, the whole season, the way I see it, you don't have as much action, like you were saying, but I think that's what makes this great. The action that you have, it's extremely well quality, realistic, and because it's rare, you are worried every time something happens. It doesn't become like banal, but common. So it's always like a danger when something happens.
Yeah.
With the infected, the same thing. They rarely appear in the series at all.
But you knew shit was gonna happen if they did.
Yeah, in episode 5 when they suddenly all of them came. That was a visual.
I was always like, I wanna go there.
That was a visual, very strong. Yeah, and you had the big one coming up together. Oh God. I think that there are a lot of mini stories that appear throughout the whole series.
I love that.
Bill and Frank.
Yeah.
I will say that I like the change they make. It's interesting to see their backstory. They changed the story of them. That's a change from the game.
It's a more romantic story from what you said.
Yeah, it's more romantic. It's more positive, much more positive than in the game. But I think the actors were great, and it was a good storyline to put. And again, a mini story that was inserted there.
I love it. I love the way they did it. It's so cool. Thank you for talking about that, because I really, really enjoyed it.
No, it was great.
It's also one of my favorite things that you never get tired, because we were like, we see this at night. So when I get back from work, that's around 7:38 p.m. Then we have dinner, we have a shower, and then we come to record. And we record very late, guys.
Sometimes it's tiring, yeah.
I was always trying to see more, because it was...
It's like, okay, let's see one more. Yeah, well, we have to wake up tomorrow early, so maybe it's better to leave for another day.
Yeah, but this is the great TV shows or movies that you're like, you can't stop watching them. So...
Yes, again, because the quality is there in everything, because I think the writing is quite good. Yeah. And then you have excellent actors. that helps a lot to
Joel
sell.
is great in here. You can see
All of them,
all of
but
the
yeah.
expression. The girl as well. She's a little girl, not little. I bet she's like 18 or 17. I have
I'm
no
not
idea.
sure. I'm not sure.
But she acts so well for her role, you know.
She's
she's
that
very
character, yeah.
manly girl, but it suits her perfectly.
Yeah, exactly. And then the sets are magnificent. The CGI is quite good because a lot of times you don't really notice, but yeah, the background is probably CGI, but it's very well integrated with the rest of the image. So
I almost didn't notice, and that's something that Daniel knows. I hate CGI generally if it's not good.
that obvious, like awful CGI, it's like
I don't like it, and
even here at the end, I was like, okay, I can tell this is CGI, but still, it's very well done. The giraffes. For example.
of course, but it was
It was quite well done.
yeah, it was very
It
well
was
done.
like in the limit there. Okay, it is CGI. But
I mean, you know, because they would not just do that.
well, why not?
giraffes.
You take a giraffe and you shoot that scene.
I know.
That's
but-
how they would do it old school.
Yeah, true. Another thing that I liked is the time of each episode, because it was not too long, but at the same time it was long enough for you to be always wanting more. And just to say that I think it's a very good time period, because
Was the one with Frank and
1
Bill?
hour and
Yeah,
something.
1 hour and a quarter or something like that. So it was with Frank and Bill,
Yeah.
and it suited for that episode. Others were way shorter, like 45 minutes.
It was not necessary, so why put it? You know?
Yeah, unless you want to encher chouriços, it's not worth it, you know?
Yeah. Yeah, in Portuguese it's called feeling. Como é que é?
Yeah, I've put that in another video. I've put like filling up the sausages.
Yeah,
Basically.
in Portuguese that's the expression. I don't even know why we use it, because it has nothing to do with anything.
No, it is because when you do chouriço, the sausage, you put the meat, but then you have to put some extra stuff to fill it. That's why it's in chouriço. That's where it comes
I
from.
learned something today. Okay.
Like, you have to fill it with whatever you have at hand. That's why when you see something like that, it's like, well, we have to do this time. Let's put some stuff there.
Okay. Well, and from my side, I think that's it.
We recommend it. Yes, 100%.
Oh yeah, because of course.
Absolutely, we recommend it.
course.
I think it's probably one of the best TV shows for the moment. 9 episodes. It's what it's needed.
It's short, it's good because you can see it in a row. If it was me, normally I would take a weekend and I would just see
Binge
it all
watch
at
it.
once.
I know you would do that.
That kind of person, guys.
Yeah.
I used to be at full nights awake because I just wanted to see the TV show because it was good. So
Yeah, we really like to see those movies and shows and be able to share our views with you. Sometimes things are more stupid or less stupid, but
that's it. So if you guys want to see anything different, just please let us know. Stay tuned for more.
bye.
Bye bye.